Yours Rebecca Ears, and in this video demonstration we're going to be cooking rolls. Okay, so we are adding 1 3/4 cup of Prairie Farms vitamin D milk, just whole milk. We're adding it to a medium-sized saucepan until it scalds. Add the scalded milk to a large bowl. That we are going to add 1/2 cup of sugar. The sugar is from Great Value. And then we're going to add 4 tablespoons of Crisco vegetable shortening. We're going to stir. Let it sit and cool for 5 minutes. Good. We are going to add 2 cups of Pillsbury bread flour, and then we're going to add 1 1/2 packets of Fleischmann's active dry yeast. And then we're going to mix on low for a few seconds. Then we are going to stir slowly into the warm milk mixture. We're going to beat on low-medium speed for 4 hours. Now we're going to let it sit for about 30 minutes. So now we're going to add 2 more cups of the flour, making sure to stir for a minute after adding each 1/2 cup. Now we're going to let it sit for an hour to rise. I'm going to add 1 large egg. The brand is Midwest Egg Farmers. Another large egg. So we are going to add the yolk of another egg. We're going to add 4 tablespoons or 1/2 stick of butter. And we're going to beat it in. We've covered the dough in plastic wrap and we're going to stick it in the fridge for about 2 hours. In about 2 hours, it looks a little bit creamier and a little bit more color. So next we are going to sift together 1 cup of the flour, we're going to add 2 teaspoons of Morton white salt, and then we're going to add 1 teaspoon of Argo baking powder, and then we're going to add 1/2 teaspoon of Arm & Hammer baking soda. We're going to mix it into the dough. So we're going to divide the dough in half. Then we're going to divide each half into another half. So once we have divided them into 4ths, then we are going to take each 4th and make 5 rolls of each. Cut across in the middle of each dough ball. So we have placed a fourth on a regular pan in a freeform, and then we have a fourth of them are going to be in a baking stone, and then a fourth of these are going to be with a butter glaze and a fourth are without, and they're all going to be in a muffin pan. So those are the 4 different ways that we're going to try to cook them. So we've got 6 tablespoons of melted butter right here, and then we're going to add a 4 teaspoons of the salt. Together. Now we're going to add the butter glaze to a fourth of these, and we're going to add them to these 5 so that we can compare all the different types of making them. So we're just going to glaze these with butter. We're going to let them rise until they double in size. They have obviously doubled in size, so we're going to put them in the oven at 375. The oven is preheated to 375, so we're going to go ahead and put them in the oven. And then we're going to add a pan with 1/2 inch of boiling water. And then we wait. Okay, these are the final results. From what I can tell, it looked like the ones in the baking stone didn't cook as well as they're a lot lighter. And I'm not really sure why, because the baking stone is supposed to transfer heat better. So I'm not really sure why that turned out the way it did. The muffin pan ones got a little bit darker, and I think that was because it was closer to the steam than the other ones, and the steam helped to transmit the heat more. Other than that, I mean, the freeform ones spread out more, and other than a few minor differences, they all look good.